the movie's starting. Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the The Movie is Starting podcast. I am one of your hosts, Chris.
I'm your other host, Jeremiah.
And today we're joined once again by...
I'm DJ Intel, or
Yay!
Jason.
Yay!
Outliers.
Is this like the 15th time he's been on the show?
Join
I've lost count, and that was awesome.
And a little taste of what's to come.
Yeah, because today we're starting our second franchise series of episodes. We're going to be watching all the movies in the Evil Dead trilogy, the OG Evil Dead trilogy. Yeah. Evil Dead 2, Dead by Dawn, and Army of Darkness.
Fun fact, I saw these movies in reverse the first time I saw them.
Okay. I saw 2, 3, 1.
I remember seeing, this was when I was, I think, 10 or 11 years old. And I remember seeing a trailer for a movie called Army of Darkness, and I thought it looked like the coolest fucking movie ever. And I told my dad, this was around the time my parents got divorced, so everybody's trying to win brownie points. I told my dad, I was like, we have to go see this movie. There's a guy, he's got like a chainsaw hand, he's like with knights, and he fights all these monsters and stuff. And then after watching it, I realized, oh, there was a movie before this. And then I watched that movie and goes,
you got a nice little recap at the start.
Yeah. So it's fun. Like, I actually watched them the opposite way you were supposed to watch them.
I just remember seeing the poster with the eyeballs and the skull and being upset.
Oh, for the second one?
Yeah, the second one. And then seeing the first one before I saw the second one. I saw them in an actual real time order, 1, 2, 3. But seeing the poster for part 2 and then never knowing really what it was, and then watching part 1 and then renting part 2 and being like, wait, part 2 is just part 1. But with more money. And then I saw Army Darkness in the theater, which was pretty cool.
Yeah,
I saw Army Darkness in the theater also. Yeah. But yes, we are watching the original Evil Dead tonight, the first one. The one where Bruce Campbell is Ripley from Alien before he becomes, the wisecracker we all know and love.
If you're into the humor that the other two have, it's
you're watching the wrong movie. Yeah.
This is them trying to make a serious horror movie.
This one is just all about gore and trying to freak you out.
Definitely a lot of oozing and blood. Yeah.
Really crappy stop motion.
There is actually a movie that's sort of like the prototype for this called In the Woods. I think where they it's a short film. I think you can find it on YouTube. It's not good quality at all because at this point the film is so degraded.
Mm-hmm.
But,
is that the one Meryl Streep singing?
No, that's Into the Woods.
Oh.
But no, In the Woods, it was sort of like, it was a short film that they did, and a lot of the same actors, like Bruce Campbell's in it, the girl who plays his sister, who in that version was like his girlfriend, because in real life they were dating at the time.
It was a dry run.
Yeah.
Does Bill Paxton pop up in it from the Detroit Crew?
He goes, hey, you think they're having fun being catatonic in a closet? Hi, Nanny. Hi, Grampy.
It's pathetic.
I wouldn't give a squirt of piss for your future right now. What are big brothers for?
So shall we get into this?
Sure.
All right, everybody. This movie is actually streaming on Cinemax's streaming service.
If you have cable and Cinemax, you can do it on demand, or if you have a Cinemax subscription on Amazon, you can watch it that way as well.
Cool. Or you can pull out a shiny silver disc from your shelf.
Which is what Jason and myself have done.
Pop into your DivDid player.
Do you have this on DivX?
Only Laserdisc, son.
Oh boy. We did have the Laserdisc of this back in the day. Yes, we did. Anyway, okay, so since this is a commentary track, we hope you watch the movie along with us. Otherwise, it makes zero sense. We're just rambling and talking about things you don't understand, which could have been any other day. I mean, It could have just been a regular old Wednesday. So, like I said, the movie is streaming online. It's available on a lot of home video. So we have the movie queued up before the actual movie starts with the fog and everything, and we are pressing play now. And we're off.
Renaissance Pictures presents. Hooray.
Renaissance.
It's coming right at us.
3D coming at you. Poking you in the face in a 3D.
And this is before they got in bed with De Laurentiis.
Yeah. And by the way,
that son of a bitch.
The Coen brothers actually were the ones that helped Sam Raimi come up with this whole... Because
I know they're all buddies back in the day.
Yeah, but they put they essentially just had this plank that they put the camera on while one of them, where they kind of gives them the ability to kind of, we can switch angles rapidly
and not get the ripples of the water coming from your body.
Exactly. And you can
nice block of dry ice you threw in the river there, by the way.
And this is the origin story of this car, which is in every single Sam Raimi movie since
Is he going to show up? Is it going to show up in Doctor Strange 2?
I hope
Probably.
so.
Yeah,
It's in the Quick and the Dead.
Bruce Campbell's in it. Might as well. I hope he's driving it.
It's in the Quick and the
Double
Dead.
whammy.
Where is it in the Quick and the Dead?
They took it apart, and it's just the chassis made into a wagon.
Okay.
That's
But
funny.
it legit did happen.
I know like he's like dropped serious dime on like, fixing it up and keeping it in like working condition and stuff. And I think we're about to see a cameo of Sam Raimi. He's like one of the fishermen that's on the road.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's him and the producer.
No Tapert.
Yeah.
The guy who ended up marrying Xena.
Yeah.
Ooh, I enjoy listening, reading the Xena Kevin Sorbo Twitter fights.
They fight.
So much fun.
Oh yeah, well because she's kind of an LGBT icon, and he's very right wing right now. And, yeah.
You're talking the actual actors.
Oh yeah, the actual actors.
Oh, okay. I thought it was some
Sweet
fake
Pea all the
thing.
time or something. She has a nickname for him.
Sweet Pea. That's funny. Oh, by the way, watch
right there,
Spartacus.
there's Sam
It's
Raimi,
making all the time.
Yeah, the guy in the shirt and like the white shirt was Sam.
Oh yeah,
Raimi.
that is definitely Sam Raimi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little dorky guy.
Yeah, and they actually say, if you listen to the incantations of the words, it's like Sam and who is the other guy?
Rob
Yeah,
Tapert.
like,
Yeah, Robert
whatever.
Tapert.
Is it Alan Taper or is it
Robert Tapert, I believe.
Sam? It's like Sam and Robert were on the highway. It's what like some of the the Kandarian words.
Nice. Nothing like a mason jar moonshine for the driving public.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's living his best life.
But also, it's funny too because if you look at these people, like, so you'll notice, like, man, they look really different from one scene to the other. It's because this was filmed over like 6 years, I think. Ugh.
This one was filmed in North Carolina, right? Or was that
Yeah.
part two?
It was filmed in North Carolina and Michigan, and like it was like filmed in because like the all the basement stuff takes place in one location. All the all the exterior stuff takes place in one location, and then I think the inside of the cabin is something completely different. Yeah,
Right on.
and yeah, because
I guess they didn't pay their Steadicam guy very well.
He had a Larry Cohen film to go to.
Well, this movie has a lot of like that handheld feel to it. So is this the OG found footage movie? That's not really found footage. You see the camera knocking everything over.
Yeah, they're giving no shucks about just proving that they're on a jib arm.
Yeah. They're just following him in the friggin' tow truck that probably almost ran him off the road.
I think he's also dragging a giant log behind the car.
yeah, I totally saw that. And I feel this gets referenced in something else. The thing with like the swing moving and then just stops. And I can't remember. Because remember I saw it. I was like
Cabin in the Woods.
Cabin in the Woods, probably.
Well, it wasn't Cabin in the Woods, but definitely Cabin in the Woods totally pays homage to this.
Yeah. Pretty much any horror film that has a cabin in it, it's just a reference to this cabin.
Yeah. And I love how small it looks, and then you open the door, and it's like huge.
It's the fucking TARDIS, man.
Yeah.
I like how they're all hanging back. Like, no, you go ahead. We got your back, way back. Have fun storming the castle.
I say that way too often to everyone I know. It works for every occasion.
Yeah, I don't think we want to go inside now.
Yeah. This is the time where you just say, peace out, I'm done.
I also always wonder, like, the last people that were there, all got murdered because they opened up the Necronomicon, but they still took time to put the key on top of the door.
Yeah, just in case someone wants to rent later.
It's called being considerate.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's like, I think this is a completely different place here. And by the way, the actual Bruce Campbell commentaries on all these movies is really good. So
Yeah.
if you guys have never ever heard them.
I've
Does he go, "Hey,
seen him do
baby"?
it live before.
Yeah.
I would love to meet Bruce Campbell in person.
I've been fortunate enough to have a couple opportunities to do that, and he's a very nice man.
Yeah. He'd seem like he'd be cool. Well, like, I know that my friend who used to run Uptown Arcade had talked about how he actually had to walk away from Bruce Campbell because like Bruce Campbell was still like talking to him. He's like, dude, I gotta go. And he's like, oh, but you know, so he's like that kind
The
of
parking
guy.
meter's about to expire.
Yeah.
When his first book came out, what's it called? If This Chin Could Talk, I think.
Yeah, Chins Could Talk or Kill.
Yeah. We did a screening of Evil Dead 2, I believe, and it was out in Schaumburg, and he did a signing, and like 2,000 people showed up, and like it went way past time for people in line, so they had to cut off the line, and Bruce stayed. He's like, no, he's like, don't kick anyone out of line, and he stayed there like 3 hours after it was over, just signing books. Yeah, super nice guy.
Yeah. Well, you know, he's a Midwesterner, so you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I forget, is the Freddy Glove in this one or the Freddy Glove in part two? Part 2, right?
It's in part 2.
I think it's a part 2. Yeah, Freddy hadn't come out at this point yet.
There is a reference though, because it was sort of a jab back and forth between.
Yeah, because they're watching Evil Dead and Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah. But there is something in here, and I'll point it out when we get to it's in the basement, because it's what kind of starts the whole sort of like fun rivalry between Raimi and Craven.
Okay. Is it the robot from that movie?
BB.
BB, yeah.
Still one of the best scenes of killing somebody with a basketball.
Yeah.
I love Deadly Friend. I love it.
If you ever want to watch Ma Fratelli get her head smashed by a basketball, watch Deadly Friends.
And have her do like one of those good old throw mama from the train screens just before.
I love how like as her headless body is like roaming around the house, it's still going. You might have an infection, girl. You might want to go get that checked out.
Her hand went bad.
Yeah. Why is she drawing SpongeBob SquarePants? But yeah,
got any pineapple?
Yeah, Cheryl or Ellen Sandweiss was actually dating Bruce Campbell at the time of this movie. So
okay,
and that's why, it's a terrible movie, and I don't recommend anybody see it. But if you must, They Call Me Bruce, which was
I've seen it.
I've seen it.
I've seen that and the sequel.
Yeah. Oh, there's a sequel.
Yes, They Still Call Me Bruce.
No. Not the Asian, not the Bruce Lee one. It was called like, or My Name is Bruce.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one that Bruce Campbell does, and it is bad, and she plays like his ex-wife in it, and it's like where Bruce Campbell's playing like a caricature of himself trying to fight a demon, and I mean he's good in it because he's good in everything, but the actors were like a bunch of unknowns, and there's a reason why they were unknown.
Didn't the guy that plays his buddy, didn't he like pass away?
Let's look.
Not sure. Now, did they pack the half bottle of ketchup with them, or was that already at the cabin when they got there?
They found it in the basement. It was in the fruit cellar, where they have all the can. Yeah, they have all the jarred vegetables and fruits and stuff down there.
Sorry, in the fruit cellar.
Well, yeah, and as I said, this is directly referenced in Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah.
Looks like it doesn't say he's dead. I was just kind of looking at it. It doesn't look like he. I don't know, like he only did about, let's see here, 2 other movies and very spaced apart after this movie.
I could have sworn I read something about like that he passed away or something. Whatever. Not important.
Yeah. But I think if I recall, like once pay attention to his hair whenever he walks into the basement, because it will be different.
He got a perm.
Yeah, well, it's shorter. If I recall. Yeah, like watch. Like, okay, so he's going down because this was like years in between. So it's kind of it was kind of long as we saw him there.
Mm-hmm. Definitely got a Bo and Duke Luke kind of cut going on.
Roscoe P. Coltrane.
Imagine being Bruce Campbell and having to wear this denim outfit and then having to wear it for like the next 50 years of your life.
That's all you're known for is wearing that.
Denim shirt, brown pants.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's Scott. He's a real kidder.
That poodle on her head is about to choke her. It's about to like smother her to cover her face.
It's out there. I always love this. Sam Raimi picks the coolest angles to shoot stuff. Like he's just always so interesting.
Yeah.
And then he introduced Venom in a movie.
And a dance sequence that should never be forgotten.
Yes.
Technically, again,
Disco Peter.
Again, so I know this is like years apart. So I think when you see him down there, because those are clearly two different places. Now, that was the other thing too, is that Bruce Campbell apparently hated those shoes, and that's why you never see them as part of his outfit in any of the other ones. The like hiking.
Yeah, but they switched to boots. They're no longer wallabies.
Yeah.
The cellar.
Where's Henrietta?
AKA Ted Raimi.
Yeah. Little brother.
And sometimes Shemp.
Yes.
Or fake Shemp.
Who's in my fruit salad?
Also, based on that, those Michigan woods, what kind of fruit are they growing up there? It's just apples. What else is cherries? What else is Michigan known for?
Dirty water.
This is true.
Oh man, they really got to do something about the.
See, I told you. I told you.
Yeah.
Look at those pipes. Look at those pipes.
Were those pipes pumping KY? What the hell was that?
By the way, when he goes upstairs, don't drink the water.
Good thing they brought that shine with them.
He's going to find his buddy melting on the toilet in there. He drank the venom. He drank the venom.
Little street trash action.
Yeah.
We watched that not too long ago.
Did you?
Yeah.
It's not very woke, but it's very entertaining.
Yeah.
And they play football with a penis, so it's great.
Yep. Oh God, that movie. It is the TARDIS down there. Jesus.
Yeah, that's a big seller.
Yeah.
Store a lot of fruit.
Yeah. Yeah. See how short his hair is compared to what it was.
Yeah, it was like hanging down, but way below his ears.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, especially right there. Definitely, you can.
At least I'll give them credit. They try to hide
the
it in the
Hills Have
shadows.
Eyes poster. I see it.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Hills Have Eyes.
Yeah. It's because in Hills Have Eyes, there's a thing where a Jaws poster gets all torn up and destroyed, and Sam Raimi's thing or Wes Craven's thing was, this is real terror. Jaws is fake terror. Like, this is real. And then so Sam Raimi heard him say that. And so Sam Raimi was like, okay, well, no, that's not real terror. This is real terror. And then it just became a back and forth between them with several movies.
And then Wes Craven made Hills Have Eyes Part 2, and it's 45 minutes of Part 1 just replayed for you.
Yeah.
I don't understand that at all.
Oh.
I'd rather watch
Grab.
Swamp Thing.
It's called the cash grab.
Yeah. I got a fun, deadly friend.
Oh.
The Kandarian dagger still looks awesome.
That is pretty cool.
Because they changed the design a little bit in the second one, right?
I
Yeah.
think so.
It's more bone, I think.
Yeah, it looks
and
like just like a bone hilt. Yeah, it doesn't have like a skull on it.
And
then
the
it goes back
book
to-
always changes too. The Necronomicon.
Yeah.
It gets bigger in part 3. The face changes in part 2.
Yeah, it has like a second mouth, I think, in
Yeah.
Army of Darkness. Yeah.
They had that Mystic Museum in LA, I think about 4 years ago, had a really cool Evil Dead museum display where they basically Rob Tappert and Sam Raimi had a storage facility, and they just told an intern to like go clean it out, and he got there and he was like, "Hey, did you guys know that all the props from Evil Dead 1 are in this storage locker?" And they're like, "For real?" They had no idea what was in there, and they made a museum thing out of it.
Nice.
It's pretty sweet.
So who here has seen Evil Dead the musical?
I have.
I didn't even know that one existed.
I've seen it twice.
Is it worth it?
It's fun. It's definitely fun.
If you're in the first like 2 rows, Jeremiah, you have to wear like a raincoat.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a splash zone.
So it's like it's like a Gallagher show, basically.
Yep.
Yeah.
Except less offensive, I'm sure.
And no one has any warrants.
One of our other guests, Liz from Toys Toy du Jour.
Yeah.
Liz MacArthur. I think it was her. She was telling me about it.
Yeah, because she used to do a George Romero musical, which I've seen several times.
Yeah, she said that she has a shirt that is still stained completely. Like she was like, "Fuck the raincoat. I'm just gonna take it."
Yeah.
This is why, classic stupid people in a horror movie scene right here.
Dude, it's just white people. Come on.
Yeah. Something I always do love.
Is this entitlement? I don't know.
Yeah. Oh wait, the first sensible person here.
Yeah. This is the one who gets fucking possessed.
Yeah.
Also,
This
was their plans for the evening, was just to sit around on the floor and
listen to an old tape.
Listen to the lyric or the.
Trying to find meaning in the lyrics, guys. Come on.
Oh no! But listen though, he does say it. Yeah, there it was. Simon the robes the hitchhikers. Yeah. So
I'm realizing this DVD is old enough where it doesn't even have closed captioning on it.
No subtitles at all?
No.
oh, that tree's already attracted to her. Wink.
Oh,
that scene is rough.
Yeah.
I don't know what is it with these old horror movies and like that kind of weird sexual shit.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Because sex sells. It was all about.
But yeah, like you know what? I want to watch a woman have sex with a tree.
I believe Raimi has said
guess what, Chris? You're about to be satisfied.
I believe Raimi says he regrets that scene, and that's why it doesn't appear in the second one or the third.
Yeah,
it kind of happens in the second one, but they don't actually see it like jam her.
Kills her. I mean, she gets attacked by it, and it essentially kills her.
Yeah,
but you don't see it like jam up her hooch. So.
Yeah, they scale it back.
Kind of have it in the remake, like sort of. Like,
excuse me, Mr. Raimi, your camera's out of focus.
Don't question his genius.
This is clearly Shemp operating the camera.
I think they had it set for the focus for this shot, but not for when they're on the couch.
It's that low light, get a greater depth of field, but it will screw you.
And the funny thing too about the story behind the necklace that he gives her, because they'd even talk about how lame it looks. It's like, this would be like just a stupid gift to give a girl, because like, why would she want this? It looks terrible. But it was because it was going to come into play later, because he was going to use it as like a magnifying glass to set fire to the book. Because and
did not know that. Wow.
And then they decided that like
that would have been dumb. That would have been dumb.
Yeah, but like that was the whole reason for the design of this necklace that she's given. It's because it was supposed to be the thing that was going to be the ultimate weapon to kill it.
I hope I get a couple more eye close-ups.
Yeah, I know, right?
That is a really thing.
That whole scene was so suspenseful, guys. Like really suspenseful.
I can feel the sexual tension.
I hope it'll last.
But yeah, like look at that thing. It's like, what girl would want that?
Did he get that out of a vending machine?
No, I think it was a Cracker Jack box. Now they're going.
I can feel your fake excitement, girl.
Yeah.
It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Your standards are real low.
Yeah, go check
Oh,
it out.
I see incredible things in the future for that mirror.
Go
Yes.
check it out in the mirror. Exactly.
Yeah. That mirror's going places.
Oh yeah. Your chin is digging into my lip.
Yeah. It's a deadly weapon. Have you registered with that state?
Is that a billboard outside the window? Oh no.
Oh, I just saw the operator's shadow.
Oh. He was expecting Bridget Fonda, and he just saw these two jackasses.
Yeah. He's like, oh, you lied to me.
Everyone
Gotta
else
go
is
different
in bed.
reality. Yeah. Oh, I thought they were developing film in there.
Oh, they're developing something, all right.
Yeah. Boners.
Suddenly, this is Blowout. The opening of Blowout.
All by myself.
Yeah, little handheld mirrors going places now.
He's the tree trying
Is
to
that a
get-
camera operator? There's a camera operator out in those woods.
It's Merv Griffin.
It's very convenient. There's a window for everything they need to see.
She's a super freak. Rick James, bitch.
Hello. Is there anybody in there?
Yeah. The classic. Is anyone out there?
You hear someone go, no.
You can tell she was ready for the woods because she brought her chenille robe.
Yeah. They all packed varying accordingly to their situation.
That is totally a match shot, by the way.
Oh yeah.
That's not water in a tank.
Yeah.
That's like Star Trek V special effects right there. Brand Farron and Associates, you suck.
Just Did she put on shoes at least?
I don't know. I hope she did.
She's out there in her house slippers.
Your frumpy old housewife.
her chanclas.
Yeah, clearly the camera assistant was like, I'm not going to pull a focus for you guys. Just pick one spot and we'll work with that.
Yeah. It's more effective if she's out of focus and comes into focus. She's going to slap those demons with her chanclas.
Daddy?
Are you sure we're not watching the fog? Because there is something in the fog.
There is always
There
something
is.
in the fog.
I believe they're pirates.
And it's not Adrian Barbeau.
Uh-uh. Nor Hal Holbrook.
Clearly, the art department couldn't decide if this was a coniferous or a deciduous forest because we have all types of trees happening.
I believe there's something from the Cretaceous period in there as well.
And you know what? That's a huge pile of shit.
Oh boy.
I have to get back to you. She's wrapped up in something right now.
Yeah, you know what I love? Reverse footage.
See, I always did like the creepiness of reverse filming.
Yeah, it's a great effect.
Yeah. Especially, I mean, stuff like Apocalypse Now whenever he's coming out of the water. If
Yeah.
it's done right, it looks really good.
Nightmare on Elm Street, the original one, did it pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, she does have slippers on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there you go. Like,
It just makes you wonder if he was just going for pure shock value here.
Yeah, I think this is definitely like Last House on the Left kind of shock value.
This is clearly. This is exploitation, basically.
Yeah. Watching this kind of stuff just always makes me super uncomfortable.
Yeah, I actually was talking to some younger folks the other day about Last House on the Left.
Yeah,
and they were totally bashing it, and I was like, you have to think about the time, and they're like, that's not an excuse. I'm like, it's not an excuse, but it's definitely a relevant point.
Well, and Last House on the Left is actually a remake of an Ingmar Bergman movie.
Yeah,
The Virgin Spring.
I hope she doesn't get any splinters in there.
Thank God this is the Rob Zombie version.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus! Because it's not because no one's been called a cunt 37 times.
No, there's been 0 F-bombs so far.
Yeah. And you actually like all these characters.
I can't wait for it. Rob Zombie's fucking monsters.
You don't like the tree, but
Yeah.
I don't think the Woods has not been a likable character thus far in this movie. It committed a crime. I just had a terrible thought. We just witnessed the birth of Swamp Thing.
I was gonna say Groot.
Oh yeah.
I am Groot.
Oh.
I don't really remember the score to this at all, and there really is not much of a score to this.
It's mostly just like sound design.
Yeah, like tones and whatnot.
I mean, there is some music. There's a piano thing that they do every once in a while, and there's a couple of like real heavy like violin, like real streaky violin sounds and stuff. But the thing is, I went to when Tower Records was still a thing.
Mm-hmm.
I went to the Tower Records in Schaumburg, and they had like an import CD section, and I bought a set of all 3 Evil Dead movie soundtracks in one.
Okay.
And the first movie, it does have music, but it's just like, I guess everything else is so loud you just don't think about it.
Yeah.
Like it's not very noticeable. It doesn't really like stick out.
Stop tripping.
Like right now, it's just like sound design sounding stuff.
Yeah.
It's just like thumping,
Yeah, I guess it's kind of like sort of like the Akira score, where it's just like, Taiga drums or whatever you call them.
Yeah.
Like a kind of cool background beat. Although I do love the Akira soundtrack.
I love it. I still listen to it.
Have it on vinyl right behind me.
Yeah. I have it on my iPod. I'm old school.
Nice. On your iPod Nano?
No, this is my iTouch. first gen.
Shaky hands, my only weakness.
Well, she did just get assaulted by a tree. Give her a break.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but turning the knob and the key at the same time is not
The fact that she hasn't like completely lost her mind already is kind of impressive.
Oh, she lost her shoes at some point.
That damn tree not only is a thief, not only a rapist.
Yeah. The trees are like, no, I like it when the girls with the barefoots. She's like, oh my god, all these leaves are stuck all over me.
The hills are alive with the sound of Griswold.
Oh, he fucked up his line because this was supposed to be one continuous shot, and he fucked up his line. So when he looks up, that's him thinking, "God," because he thought they were going to restart it, and they didn't.
Hey, Bruce Campbell's only human.
Oh no, not Bruce Campbell, the other guy.
Oh, the other guy. Yeah, the guy who can't
act. Watch that scene. Yeah, I was going to point that out. I couldn't remember when it happened, but yeah, because this was all supposed to be one continuous shot Raimi wanted to do.
It's probably like the 37th time they've done it.
Yeah, and then that guy, if you notice, the guy who plays Scotty fucks up his line because like he says his line, then he like lifts his head up, and when he does it, then the camera quickly goes away from him, and they just keep going.
What was the smoke machine budget on this movie?
I think that was the budget.
They spared no expense.
It was smoke machines and stop motion.
Well, and all the blood is sucrose and.
That's easy. You just go to Sam's Club. You can get it. Yeah. You can get it wholesale. Come on.
Well, they actually talked about how whatever local grocery store it was whenever like where they were
Mhm.
buying it because they had to buy they basically bought all the corn syrup and like the
We'll
people
take all your KO.
yeah like all the I guess like the people that were checking them out like what the fuck are you people doing with all this
So like 14 bottles of corn syrup,
yeah.
4 pounds of rope, and 3 things of duct tape. That's a really nice rape kit. See you later, guys.
It would be like that and then like they would
Gross.
buy and they would buy a
Gross.
bunch of celery too to make the like for whenever they had to make the sound of like bones breaking and shit so they just like crack celery and
It
so
works.
so it's like sucrose red food coloring and celery.
What back in the day, like Jason saw that shitty ass Shadowrun movie that we made. All the blood that we used in like those movies back then was we went to Sam's Club once and they had this like bottle. It was like a 2-gallon jug of this like concentrated fruit. What was it? Fruit punch.
Ooh.
It was super thick. You were supposed to water it down. And we would use that as the blood in the movies. And the thing is, if you had that in your mouth for too long, man, would you get a fucking sugar high like you would not believe. Like you can see, like all of a sudden, it's like, why is Chris running around like crazy? Oh, he's high on the fruit punch.
Yeah. Well, no, I even remember doing it with just like with sucrose, like just like the regular corn syrup shit. This is back when I was still in, I think we were still in high school, and we had done something, and it was warm, and they put it in a water bottle, and they hadn't really diluted it, and it was fucking like room temperature warm. And just squirted in my mouth, and I was like, and it came right the fuck back out.
Yeah, it's like when you get the Gatorade concentrate. Like you'll do it once by accident, and you're like, never again.
Yeah. I don't think any of us ever actually swallowed the fruit punch concentrate, but it was just like it was so sickly sweet, obviously.
Yeah.
But it was like your tongue would just absorb it.
Yeah.
And I'm not kidding. Your whole tongue would be bright red for a day.
Just one big canker sore.
Yeah, basically. You're like, why do you look like the Master from the first season of Buffy the Vampire Slayer with his stupid blood Kool-Aid lips? I was using the fruit punch in the movie today. Sorry, guys.
That car got real far away all of a sudden.
Oh, God, not again. Hey, look, the tree's just apologizing. He came on a little strong the first time.
Gross.
The cast forgave the trees because it played professional football for a college. That's right, Big Sports. I'm taking shots at you.
I know why that bridge broke. I was there. Ha 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 ha. Fat jokes.
Shouldn't make those jokes, Chris.
Her slippers came back. The bridge is gone, but I found my slippers.
I do like how they kind of make you think, like you said, this is kind of like how Bruce Campbell is Ripley. They kind of make you think at first that it's going to be Cheryl, like she's going to be your main character.
Mm-hmm. Well, because like the whole movie, Bruce Campbell is like shying away from everything. Like he's always hiding. He's always cowering in the corner and acting like a punk. Yeah. And the other guy, Scotty's the one that's like stepping up and trying to take control of the situation.
Yeah.
It is the whole Ripley situation, just with the guy.
Yeah, well, and that is also the thing that becomes like a main characteristic of Ash is that he's always just kind of like, I really don't want to be
kind of a
involved.
bitch. He's kind of a bitch until he actually needs to step up.
Yeah, and then when he steps up, usually he takes care of it.
Mm-hmm.
He's definitely the reluctant hero.
Yeah. That's just what we call pillow talk, baby. That's all.
Is it a bunch of wavy lines?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't watch Ghostbusters recently.
The effect, it's pissing me off.
I always just thought like, they were all going to bed and then, she got attacked by a tree, panicked, and they all, tried to escape, came back and like, oh, let's play a game of cards.
Yeah.
Everything's fine.
Yeah. Oh man, she's got an infection from that tree fucking.
That's a good moment.
Yeah.
They kind of copy this in the second one where the one dude,
yeah.
There's voice, but his mouth ain't moving.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
then
She's obviously on a stick sticking out that window.
Well, and they do the exact same thing in Army of Darkness as well with the witch.
Yeah.
What's her face from Night of the Living Dead remake.
And this is where shit gets crazy.
Yeah.
Shit goes sideways, as they say.
Yeah, because I like we were saying earlier, I watched these movies in weird order. I watched 2, then 3, then 1. Because my dad would always say, "Don't bother watching the first one," because he hated it. So yeah, I eventually ended up getting around to watching. I was not prepared by how graphic and gory this movie was.
And the thing is, though, this is shit that you could do. Like, I mean, this is all practical stuff.
Yeah, it's all practical stuff.
You don't need like a big budget to do.
What is on her forehead?
It's the bandage from when she got attacked.
Okay.
And I never liked that. Anything to do with
that's nasty.
Yeah,
it's fucking nasty.
It's the same reason I hate that scene in Pet Sematary.
Yeah, I was going to say Pet Sematary.
Yeah.
Is awful.
Oh, where it gets the ankle slashed.
Yeah, just like anything to do with like your kill. Because I mean, it's just the thought because you're pretty much out of commission if like anything happens to a tendon in your leg.
I'm sure I didn't invite you to my clam bake, Gage.
She got Arnold Schwarzenegger's toothpaste in her teeth because of the demon thing.
I'll get out of my way, girly man.
Who said you could touch my cookies?
Hashtag forehead.
Hashtag Matt Gates. She kind of looked like Carol Kane then.
Yeah, a little bit.
I always did think it was like odd, like oddly, they never really explained why
that escalated quickly.
Why there are chains on the basement in this
for situations just like these.
Because like that's something I at least liked in part 2. Like they explained why there's a system of like chains.
Oh, because the guy locked his wife down there.
Yeah, exactly. So like in this one, it's just like it doesn't really make any sense why that's there.
Got to keep your fruit safe.
Yeah. He's doing his best Harrison Ford.
He doesn't seem so grumpy.
Yeah. He looks like he kind of wants to be in this movie.
I can't believe I agreed to be in this thing. 6 years.
Whatever. Marion, whatever.
Do you think he still calls Callista Flockhart Ally McBeal?
Hey there, skinny legs. It's not my life for a little while. Whatever. I don't care.
What's up, fake wife?
Oh shit! Are you drinking a Tecate too?
No, I'm drinking a blueberry pomegranate. Aha.
Oh, okay. I saw the coloring. I was like, oh, he's drinking one.
Aha! Is that a beer?
No, it's it's Pepsi's version of or Coke's version of bubbly or whatever. Someone's knockoff.
Sparkling water.
Yeah. This is Coke's sparkling seltzer.
Oh. Well, you got me hooked on that Topo Chico, bro.
Topo Chico is where it's at.
That grapefruit one's pretty good.
Yeah. It has the most fizz for the buck.
Yep.
Welcome to Seltzer Cast, guys.
Yay! Now give us money.
Yeah, I don't remember this movie being as out of focus as it is. A lot of movies are out of focus.
Yeah.
I think high def reveals all.
Yeah, it ruins everything.
Watching mine on standard def.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Her hair is like so out of focus. Yeah, she escalated real quick.
Yeah.
Baby, you got real ugly. You can literally use any line from the later movies as zingers in this one.
Can you imagine what this would have been like if they actually did put like humor into it?
Oh, yeah, it's called Evil Dead 2.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, are you supposed to those like clearly there's lights on top of the roof that light up the outside. Are you supposed to notice those?
I don't know. It's kind of like watching Pitch Black when you're like, oh, this movie's supposed to be like encased in darkness, complete darkness. There's certainly a lot of floodlights around.
Yeah.
I just remember giggling when when he's running through that ravine where he has to hide in the wall with the little glowworm things, and it's like, wow, look at all the light going around here. This is supposed to be complete pitch darkness.
No, it's said that Zack Snyder got his color palette from this movie. Everything's just brown.
I do like the blue house and the red room.
Fuck your windows.
It was just candy glass.
Yeah.
So, what were your guys' thoughts on the remake?
I love the remake.
Yeah.
I would have been interested to see where they would have gone with it, but I guess that's never going to happen.
I know
it made money, but they're making a legit Evil Dead 4 now.
Yeah,
with
Bruce Campbell.
Yeah, he's coming out of retirement for the 37th time.
Yeah, I mean, is this going to be linked? Is it going to be linked to the show?
No.
I don't think so.
No, it's like a legit sequel to Army of Darkness. I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully they'll work in some El Jefe jokes.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I actually did like. I liked the show.
The show was great.
I just bought the box set of all 3 seasons.
Nice.
I still haven't seen it.
I loved what's his face, Lee Majors as his father.
Yeah.
Oh God, that is fucking perfect.
Yeah, ashy slashy.
Ashy slashy, ashy slashy.
The hell is that?
That's my Ash puppet.
Oh shit! I was even looking at the screen. I was like, oh my God.
That's awesome.
Oh,
too bad this is an audio medium.
I know. Well, everybody, we saw it and it was awesome.
Yeah. Sucks to be you. Wah, wah.
I own the Ash puppet from Ash versus the Evil Dead TV show.
Sweet.
Scotty's kind of got like a John Fogerty thing going.
Off and on.
I believe he just got home from Illinois at this point.
Yeah.
It's going to be the old.
How will the good old Duke boys get out of this pickle?
They jump it.
Oh, their hair literally just changed right there.
Yep, right in front of you.
Oh.
Wow, it did. 100%.
And those fake nails came off.
Oh.
And the wallpaper in that bathroom is definitely not wallpapered onto that wall.
No, that was like construction paper. It's like poster board that they got from the local craft store. And his hair's back.
Yep. Man, awful talkative for a demon.
The other one's like, I can't talk. All I can do is scream. No, she got the upgrade.
I
forget. Are they called Deadites in this, or is that not until part 3?
I don't think they ever mentioned Deadites until the 3rd one. Yeah.
Do they even say Kandarian demon or anything like that?
On the tape recording in the second one.
Yeah.
Okay.
My wife's become host to a Kandarian demon.
Yeah.
I love this though. This is cool. With the knife, puking the blood.
Yeah. Oh, good old buck knife.
Yeah.
It's good for cleaning a deer and cutting the hand off of a demon.
Also, a very weird place to keep your buck knife across the small of your back.
Yeah.
It's like a tramp stamp. Come on, act your ass off, Bruce Campbell. Act your ass off.
I was thinking too. It's like they had chainsaw money in the second one. They only had axe money in this one.
And Ash's hair is back to being long again.
Yeah.
I like how he had to do the reach around. Why not just stab her in the stomach?
Yeah. It was to lull her in a sense of, hugging.
Where is it? There it is.
Yeah.
The skull puking up the blood. It's like, okay, just die already.
Yeah.
Shut up. Just shut up. I will say, like, when it comes to like the remake, though, I really like the fact that they kind of make you wonder if the things you're seeing is like that fever dream from the girl going through withdrawal and shit.
Yeah, it's definitely a heroin withdrawal movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, I also did think it was kind of cool that there was more of a reason for them to go out to the cabin to begin with. They went out there for the intervention.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not just
Instead
going
of just, we're going to get drunk and get high and party.
Yeah.
But this is the 80s. You can get away with that.
They're both like, that was pretty cool.
Well, apparently that is this was a reshoot. That is actually Ted Raimi's legs.
Like, you just walking up there, you're like, okay, that happened.
Yeah, they just needed another shot, and like, oh, he just got Ted to do that.
Yeah, but if no one else wanted to do it, they just got Ted Raimi to do it.
Yeah,
Ted Raimi's like the kid on the life commercials.
yeah.
Like,
Well,
yes, Mikey, he'll do it. Mikey likes everything.
And I mean, that is essentially why he plays Henrietta, because everybody's kind of like, oh, that's going to be kind of shitty to be wearing.
Yeah, that's gonna suck being in this like fat suit all day.
If you've ever seen the video of them dumping the sweat out of the Henrietta suit, it is the grossest thing you'll probably see.
It actually happens in the movie if you really look.
Yeah.
That when Henrietta's hanging from the ceiling, or when she's like floating, and I think she's holding Annie's hair.
Yeah.
And Ash walks in with the chainsaw thing, and she turns her head and screams out. You see it pouring out of the ear.
Oh, so gross.
Yeah.
That's just, I mean, a nice free effect, you know, much
I
like
mean, you just see this water like pouring out of her ear when she turns to look at him.
I was going to say it's similar to a certain effect of after somebody drinks cyanide drink and steam comes out of their mouth.
That's a good looking practical right there.
That was intentional, Jeremiah.
Oh, yes.
That was intentional.
No, it wasn't freezing fucking cold in that basement.
No, it wasn't. I felt bad, man. Like me and Jason were wearing. We're talking about a sketch that we shot for my old sketch show.
Jason and I were wearing. Remember doing this, but yes.
Yeah, we're all wearing like winter clothing in that basement. Everyone else is wearing a Snuggie.
Yeah.
That's right, the cult.
Yeah.
And
then and the floor of that basement was, I don't know what the deal was. It was just like radiating cold, you know.
And then there was that douchebag who decided to do his laundry.
Yeah. Ugh. Even though we had a sign saying, please, for this time on this day, please allow us to shoot or whatever. Don't disturb. What a cock. How well it still worked out.
I managed to cover it up pretty well.
Yeah.
We're not walking on 2x4s covered in leaves.
They're really struggling to carry a fairly small body.
It's in pieces. It's not like it's like a whole thing. It's just come on.
That was something else in the remake they established of like the ways to actually kill a deadite was like just dismemberment. Oh God, there was live burial, and then what was the other one?
I don't remember the other part.
Because there was a thing when they looked in the book, and that's essentially how that's how he cures or gets the demon out of the girl, is like he the main character, he buries her alive until she dies, and then digs her back up and then revives her.
I do remember the twist at the end being pretty cool of that one too.
Yeah.
How the person who's been possessed the whole movie ends up being the hero.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And they even have like the Ash moment where she has to cut off her own hand to save her.
Yeah. So cool.
I was just like, wow. I remember I saw the sneak preview that like 3 weeks before it came out theatrically.
Yeah.
Nice.
And like that, it was weird because I was into it. And I was just like, I can't believe they're actually like making this like really, really good. I thought it was going to suck ass. Mm. But the person I was with, who will remain nameless, thought it was funny.
Mm.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. It's so bloody and so gross. It's
you know who she is.
Yeah.
But when it was over, I was like, "What'd you think?" And she was like, "That was funny." I was like, "What? Are you fucking demented?"
And was it Jane Levy, right? Who?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's in Don't Breathe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
it's
it was funny. It was like
Fede Alvarez, director.
before that, she was just in like that Suburgatory or whatever. So she was like in the sort of like a sitcom show, and then like suddenly it's like you see her, and oh, this is like a really violent horror movie she's in.
Yeah.
I just remember the one. There was a lot of gross stuff in the remake that kind of got under my skin, but I think the one that got me the most was when she was in the shower.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
that's
the-
rough.
And you see like her skin snapping from the burns.
Yeah.
I was like,
Here you go, some old school stop motion.
yeah.
Oh, and
And
originally
then she became the Joker.
they actually
Love
talked
that Joker.
originally she was just going to be sort of like a straight up like the others like a demon like kill you, but then they decided that like,
I can't scream.
they wanted to do like a different thing. Like she and Raimi kind of talked like, wouldn't it be better if she's kind of like a puppy doll, like psychotic, like, you know?
Yeah, she's fucking Harley Quinn.
Yeah,
Full
before Harley Quinn. You know?
Love that Joker.
Full Sid Romero.
Yeah.
I'm not shaving off my mustache.
Yeah.
The trees don't like guys.
It's like you're going to be just fine, except for that protruding bone coming out of your wrist.
This is also the origin story of Billy Bass, guys.
Oh yeah.
Put it down. Oh God! I just noticed the bone. Oh,
It's just a flesh wound.
I can't do compound fractures, man.
He's going to make it.
Ugh. But I can't stop looking at it.
He just needs to get some, some calamine lotion and maybe some.
Yeah, push on it, buddy. Push on it.
Maybe a little bit of, proactive, and he'll be good as new.
I always love when calamine lotion could fix everything.
You got herpes, put calamine lotion on it.
Yep.
Oh, she graduated to speaking part.
Yeah, she needs to brush those teeth.
Yeah, someone needs to stop smoking them cigars.
It looked like she was smoking dog shit. He's bleeding corn.
Oh God, what is it on his head?
They must have just watched a Dane Cook special or something.
Well, that's not good for
Here you'll
anybody.
actually see like the original concept for this character when he drags her outside and how it's different from the one that like the puppy doll one that she plays.
That's probably Ted Raimi also.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Might get wild and actually hit you, so we're going to put Ted in the wig.
They dubbed over the laughing because in reality she was screaming, "These contact lenses are making me go blind."
Oh, and they also had in the next one they had budget for an extra barrel.
Yeah, it's a single barrel shotgun. But I love you.
Yep.
She did take off that necklace, though, so she's a liar. She said she's never going to take it off.
Yep. Oh, wait, no, there it is. It's just like spun around or something.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
You promised you were going to save me. Oh, that was pillow talk, baby.
What?
No one calls me Ashley. You're not my sister.
Even though earlier she did call him that.
He just wanted an excuse to beat her ass.
I'm all better now.
Yeah.
Remember that song I used to sing to you when you were a child?
Yeah.
But he's just a child.
Scotty.
Didn't Sam Raimi make that Crime Wave movie after this?
Yeah, and that was written by the Coen
Coens.
brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've only seen like bits and pieces of it. I've never actually seen it all the way through.
Yeah.
I should look that up.
Is that Intruder? No.
I've seen. He actually only produced. Like
He produced Intruder.
It. Yeah, but I don't think. And it has a lot of like the people that.
Yeah, they're all in it.
Yeah. But I forget who actually directed Intruder. And it definitely like the thing though, it's funny is in Intruder and in Raising Arizona, they both talk about a story about a guy carrying a head down a highway in one hand and a sandwich in the other. So it kind of makes you wonder if that was a story that like Raimi and the Coens were told in college. And
Yeah.
decided, hey, let's throw this into a couple of movies.
Yeah, because Raimi worked on Blood Simple too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to say so. Yeah, I want to say yeah. Well, they helped him out on his movies. Why not help them on theirs?
Yeah. And then back to the Larry Cohen thing I mentioned earlier. They all worked on Larry Cohen stuff too, I think in that movie Q, some of that New York street stuff.
The winged serpent. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Raimi shot the streets footage illegally.
Ooh.
So
No permits.
Look at her.
He's a loner, Daddy, a rebel.
When he pulls her outside, look at how like the makeup design and everything is completely different.
Yeah, she looks like the sister.
Yeah, because like it was like
She's even doing the hands thing.
Yeah, because they talked about that. Like they shot this after they kind of talked about. Well, wouldn't it be more creepy if she's kind of almost like childlike? You know,
She's like sexy
him.
dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, she definitely has the more of a dead-eyed face when he pulls her out.
Yeah.
You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight?
No, he's gonna be like, so Ashley, I'm barren.
Oh man, he's wasting good moonshine.
Oh, that's that jizz water from the pipes.
Oh, he's just drinking straight up KY.
Yep. His throat might have collapsed.
Shit. You know, I just realized that's probably sucrose that they put on those to make it look like all drippy like that. So that's probably where all the extra sucrose went.
Oh no.
This bitch again.
Don't forget, there's a broken window in the bedroom, bruh. Ash, not the smartest tool in the shed. I fucked that analogy up.
Well, you know, and the sequel, he's going to have a tool in the shed.
Yeah.
So.
Or just a tool shed.
Yeah, a work shed.
Work shed.
You cut my good shirt.
I don't actually want to get any blood on my tongue, but when I do...
Up.
Aw, poor Scotty. Just can't catch a break.
Oh no, he did catch a break. You saw his wrist, didn't
Oh,
you?
stop. Don't remind me. That was nasty. Why? I don't know why she grabs it like that. That is so stupid. It's because they're going to stab you with it. That's why.
Oh.
Oh, there he goes, grabbing the face.
Mm-hmm.
They might revisit this later. See, that's why she grabbed it, so you could do this. Blurp. Blurp.
Oh, 2%.
Oh no.
I asked for whole.
And she was a robot all along.
Courtney Love?
It's a different Ash. He's dripping soy sauce.
Gross.
There's all their collection of erotic fiction.
That's what corrupted all these teenagers.
Yeah, I think the books in the second one, Evil Dead 2, are actually like actual jokes, like the title of the books.
Well,
The one that was a farewell to arms.
Yeah.
That's what he uses to trap the hand.
They weren't quite up to snuff yet.
Oh, Work shed.
This is another thing that gets referenced in part 3.
Yep. Work shed.
Yeah. Also, why does they have chains to tie a body down to a plank to dismember it? House, you know,
just in case. You never know. They got that chainsaw money.
Yep. Well, we can tell this is late. This is shot later because he looks older.
Yeah.
Oh,
Feelings.
he's like, I better take that off. I can return this.
I could get.
Well, he does work at Ed-Smart, so
Yeah. They have that no questions asked return policy.
yeah.
Why is there blood?
Like Walmart. Acting.
He's like, how about one more roll in the hay? No one knows.
Gross. Are you sure that isn't the work shed from Commando? Because I saw saw blades hanging from the ceiling.
Oh, I was just thinking I thought you meant like when he's tied to the table and goes, "Fuck you."
The one from the end of the movie.
Yeah.
I shovel well.
That'll teach you.
You see her, she's still moving her toes. It's like, I have to piss.
Oh boy.
We're revisiting this already.
He's going all Undertaker on his ass.
Oh, you girls who know.
Oh yes. My Undertaker.
Oh, Paul Bear.
Oh, R.I.P. Paul Bear. Could have done without that nose shot.
You got another one. He's really good at digging 6-foot deep ditches, though.
Yeah.
In like 13 seconds.
And in his different shoes.
Oh
shit!
Shit. Yeah. His socks change color too.
Yeah.
They look like they're the same shoes. They're just dirty as shit.
Oh yeah, they're the same shoes.
It was like super dirty.
He's still rocking his wallabies.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden she's wearing a wig.
Yep.
It's probably because it's Ted.
Ted had some nice legs.
He's shaved for the role, man. He's method.
Oh.
He's taking his acting thing seriously.
Oh shit. I just if you look behind me, that shovel is exactly the same one that Nick Frost has.
That's right. It's Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah, I never even thought about that until right now.
I know, the one way you can kill these demons and make sure they stay dead? You beat them to death with a vinyl record.
But that was the first album I ever bought.
It's one of the funnier moments of Army of Darkness is when he's you got something on your face and he just throws the pile of dirt on him.
I'll getcha!
I'll come back for you.
That's convenient.
Bear in mind, that was still probably at this point going to be what the big gun. At the
And it looks like a different woman too.
Yeah. That's going to get infected.
Wow, she went like down to the bone.
I'm surprised she didn't go, "Get off me, you crazy bitch!" Thank God there was this.
Just so happens to be these styrofoam.
Yeah, I was gonna say this giant railroad tie.
It even broke off on her head like styrofoam.
That's definitely Ted Raimi.
Sure, it's not one of the Golden Girls.
It's still Getty.
It's Blanche Devilreaux.
Yeah. Thank you for being a friend. Give me back my plank. And another thing that gets referenced in Army of Darkness.
No, that's Evil Dead 2.
Well, no, the thing of like whenever the witch, when he's in the pit and the witch
Yeah.
looks at him.
Oh, yeah.
Raised blood all over his face.
Yeah. Oh man, you're talking about somebody wanting hanky panky.
Oh, he got cleaned up pretty quick.
Yeah.
That's like Sonya in Mortal Kombat Annihilation quick.
And then he got re-dirtied again.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
That shit ain't no good.
Oh,
Shit's
no.
about to go down. Yeah, at least the clock stayed stopped.
That's how you get around a continuity issue. You just turn it off.
Yep.
Is that Baby Yoda in the background?
No, it's Grogu.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
Does he have a little cup of soup?
Is he eating macaroons?
Blue macaroons. You mean this little guy?
Oh, look at him. I'm not a Mogwai.
Let's deep fake Luke, everybody.
Ugh, that's such a letdown.
Yeah. It's just like, why didn't they just get Sebastian Stan?
Yeah. I mean, no, they CGI'd the face. Why couldn't they just deep fake it? It probably would have looked better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The deep fakes got made by amateurs on YouTube. It looked way better.
Yeah. The Corridor Crew YouTube channel, they did a way better version of it. God damn.
He bagged his sister. Oh, that sounded wrong.
Jeremiah.
A little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
They are in Appalachia, so
Yeah. Like he has to shut the doors, and there's not like a million other ways that this thing could get in.
Yeah, like all the broken windows in the joint.
Yeah.
That's not a piece of hamburger. I got something on your nose. Somebody will stick a knife in your nostril and flick it?
It's Chinatown, Chris.
Yeah. Jeremiah got my joke. It's happened. It's finally happened. Dreams do come true.
why would you go down in the cellar? Why?
Yeah.
Maybe he needs fruit.
That's how I hurt my ankle, dude. Be careful.
Wait, that was a fucking double. I think it was that continuity error that looked like it was a double barrel. You couldn't see, but I saw two hammers.
Oh, they graduated from Caro syrup to the Caro syrup with the red food dye in it. Yeah, just stand there underneath it. How about, yeah. Good idea. Ash makes great personal choices in life.
Great, now it's all fucking Amityville.
Steel City.
It's the house's time of the month. Stop motion!
And now it's become Friday the 13th part 4.
Like, why? Hey, Ash, why are you such a dead fuck?
Type it into the computer.
Yeah. The book's telling me you're a dead fuck.
Out comes a dancing frog.
Yeah. You mean Crispin Glover?
And these will last me for the rest of the movies.
Yep.
Hey, they make some new ones in 3.
Yeah. Oh, he finds more, in his
The trunk of his car next to the Fangoria magazine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man.
And essentially he makes gunpowder, so whatever. He can never run out.
This is how fires start.
Well, I mean, that cabin is just one gigantic fire hazard, really.
It's all so quiet.
Isn't that a Bjork song?
It is.
Except
It's a very advanced air conditioning system they have down there for a cabin.
Yeah. Except this wasn't directed by Spike Jonze. Going back to that Bjork joke. I have to revisit things that are 2 minutes old. It's the way I work.
It is your human behavior, if you will.
Oh, shit. Hey, you know what? I've always said that Bruce Campbell's got big-time sexuality.
It's just an army of me making these jokes.
Yeah. Wow. Hey, Bruce, enjoy.
This is your debut.
Is that painting Venus as a boy?
I was going to make another one, but I decided to stop the Bjork puns.
We've gone far enough.
Someone please mark
Next
the
thing you know,
post.
she'll comment on this podcast. I did not appreciate you making fun of my songs.
Look at my dead swan dress.
Yes. That was not appreciated.
Then you just welcome her to whatever city you're in, and she beats the living shit out of you. Yeah, and there's this shot that's
Evil Dead's in Nightmare on Elm Street. Yep.
Yeah.
But they play the audio when his sister is singing "Stop It" at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
They're like, "Turn it off!" I love this shot, though.
It's not the dead zombies that get to him. It's the slamming of the shutters.
Yeah. I love this shot with like the boards and the sound they make when he passes them.
Yeah.
Well, then here's a little foreshadowing for the next movie.
You think he would have learned by then?
Ooh.
Oh, look, there's an unbroken window. Guess what? That's where all the budget went, fixing all the windows.
Well, that was a bad idea, Ash.
Winter's coming.
Man. Ash's left cheek.
I can make a Megadeth joke here if you guys want to hear it.
Do it.
Ash is sweating bullets.
I was gonna say Ash's left cheek looks like he was married to Amber Heard.
Ooh.
Oh shit! Wow.
Zing. I really showed her, didn't I, guys?
Yeah. Acting.
He's like, please, Sam, don't make me fall down something else again.
This is so funny. Time to reminisce about that girl you murdered. That's not evidence.
It's like, I wish I had that 50 cents I spent on this at the Cracker Jacks box.
Yeah.
Oh, you must have just bought a Bioflex.
Swallow your soul, swallow your soul. I like how you can see the actress's fingers breaking through the glove. Her nose is broken through the front of the mask.
Also, the it's very impressive. The fireplace never burns out.
Yeah.
There's a broken window there that anyone can walk through, but you're blockading the door.
Yeah, oh, look, he's a looks like one of those like sort of like Walmart makeup werewolf masks.
Yeah, it's just straight up oatmeal on the face.
Yeah. It's better than they did in that Dawn of the, what was it, Day of the Dead Contagion, when the zombies all looked like they had the cushions, like the material that the cushions of a couch is made out of, like taped to their face soaked in blood.
I forgot that I watched that movie.
That is so bad.
Oh.
The old thumbs in the eyeballs. It always works. It's a classic.
Oh man, that was plugging up his hole.
I love how it makes that bloop sound when he pulls it out. I think he's bleeding out. Give your buddy a transfusion.
Smoke if you got him.
The book sure is.
Gerp.
I'm telling Mom. That is supposed to be his sister, right?
No, that says. Oh yeah, that is his sister. Yeah.
You hit me. Yeah. Who's gonna clean up this mess? Those shoes weren't made for kicking.
That's not what they do.
No.
I guess. Oh, nice little design there where it looks kind
Yeah.
of
Like a
Like
skull.
a skull, yeah.
Or a Pac-Man ghost.
yeah.
Waka
But
waka
yes,
waka.
now this is how it saves. You know, it saves the day differently now. No, use the stabby part.
No, stepsister, I'm stuck. Help me.
You taste like jerky. Oh no! Yay! He got it!
What the fire?
I believe that's Gabriel's trumpet. Somebody needs to see a chiropractor.
She was trying to brush her teeth, but the toothbrush dropped out of her mouth.
The sound of celery.
It's weird because that's like part stop motion and part real footage. Like it's weird.
It still looks better than the maggots and poltergeist.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that right there. You can totally tell it's an overlay.
Yeah. Apparently, the Necronomicon got a toxic mold.
And eyeballs.
Yeah. A book with a face.
A Facebook?
Ah!
What?
Doodle-doo! Really, he's wearing Gap jeans.
And apparently he was made out of oatmeal.
Oatmeal.
He was oatmeal all along.
Yeah. I love you, Ash.
I won't tell anybody.
In classic Raimi fashion. Don't tell Peter. Now it got all Prince of Darkness on us. Timber.
I was like, oh god.
Ash just keeps refusing to get up and move. He just keeps looking at everything.
I just love that. Oh god, it's like he's just like, oh my god, will this please just end? Just give me a break.
They've become oatmeal, bugs, and blood.
Just like Halloween 3.
Yep. There's no snakes though.
There was a snake.
Yeah.
Was there a snake?
There's one lone snake.
Here?
Yeah, they showed it.
Okay.
Too bad there wasn't a guy going, "Whoa!"
Turn it off. Turn it off.
Yeah.
Still, the dad in the test room's reaction to seeing his son explode with crickets and snakes is one of my favorite all-time reactions in a movie. Oh.
For someone who's been splashed 37 times with blood in the last 13 seconds, sure are clean.
I guess it's
And the clock's
time
back.
to leave. Yeah.
That's how you know everything's okay.
We persevered with the power of love.
The song,
So-
a Huey Lewis
So
song?
says Huey Lewis. Yeah, I was going to say, so says Huey Lewis.
And the sun also rises.
Wasn't that the
Nice.
soap opera from Soap Dish?
I don't think he's going to get his deposit back.
No. It's a fixer-upper.
Yeah.
It'd be great if he did
Oh, look, a double rainbow.
if he did a fist pump in the air and it's still stored, it froze with his fist up and then went, he gets knocked down. I get up again. Chumbawamba kicks on.
I thought you were going to see him walking away, and as he's walking in the distance, he puts fist up in the air and it stops, and you hear, "Don't you forget about me."
In the 4-hour Raimi cut, that's what happens.
Yeah. Yep. Release the Raimi cut.
I'm still waiting for that cat's butthole cut. That's what I really want.
Oh, thank God that's all over, and now he can go back to his regular life. Hey, wait a minute.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah.
What's all this?
What's this bullshit? Tool shed. Work shed. And that's where part 2 picks up.
Yep. Well, it doesn't exactly pick it up.
Woo!
They couldn't get the rights to the footage for this one for some reason, so we want to sum up the first movie in 5 minutes. How about that?
They really couldn't get the rights? That's why?
That was why they did it like that. He wanted to have a little recap at the start, but they couldn't. The company that made this wouldn't give them the rights for the footage, so he's like, I guess we'll just do a real quick recap. We'll eliminate a bunch of characters. Just simplify it, and then the second movie technically picks up right when he gets rammed in the stomach with the Evil Dead.
And he gets thrown through the air and and shit. Yeah. Oh, I mean,
So that's Evil Dead.
Call me a ragtime gal.
As it said,
On the WB.
Assistant producer was Don Campbell. I'm assuming is
Hey, Joe Cohen, it sits in film editor.
Join us.
Oh, and there's all the fake chimps.
Yep, and Ted and Ivan Raimi.
Yep.
James Cameron.
Jimmy.
Oh, John Cameron. Sorry. That's his not very talented brother.
Oh.
Hey, his not very talented brother works for Panavision.
Sweet. The ultimate experience in grueling horror.
Filmed in Tennessee and Detroit.
Yeah.
Hey, loyal backers. That's like Patreon.
Oh shit! This had a Kickstarter.
Before Kickstarter.
It's the Kickstarter to Kickstarter.
DVD and coasting by Crest National. They do great work, guys.
Oh god!
Well, no,
So
I mean,
that's-
it's. I mean, Is it a great movie? No, but I mean, it's an interesting movie, and you get to. It's a good example of this is what you can do with a $0 budget
and a little bit of imagination.
Yeah,
and you could make this movie and then go on to make For the Love of the Game. Anything's possible.
Jesus.
Or The Gift.
Yeah, I like The Gift.
Yeah, the movie where Keanu Reeves actually acts.
Like a redneck wife beating whatever.
Yeah. And he's actually somewhat creepy in that movie.
Yeah. And of course, there's two other reasons to watch that movie, and they both belong to Katie Holmes.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
You are 110% correct, sir. I guess this is considered one of the more influential horror movies. Yeah. Set up in the whole gore fest type thing. I guess Herschel Gordon Lewis kind of started it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Raimi took it to the next level.
Yeah, well, and I said like just camera work that he does, angles and stuff that he uses.
Yeah, he has a real good visual style.
Yeah, you could definitely see him finding his footing.
It's like, hey, we can do whatever we want, as long as I can figure out a way to get up in the rafters to film that shot.
He does those kind of like sped up, you still kind of see him do those, like you see him do it in this, you see him do it in like movies, like I said, to this day, those sped up close-ups, that he does. Is it a great movie? No, but it's just, it shows what you can do with a movie.
It shows what's coming.
Yeah. If you ever listen to Sam Raimi talk about The Quick and the Dead, he's like, the first thing he'll always say is like, yeah, I went a little overboard with that one.
I love Quick and the Dead.
It's so much fun.
I love it.
I mean,
it's weird seeing DiCaprio in that. Nowadays, he would never make a movie like that to save his life.
I mean, if it wasn't for Sharon Stone took a cut and pay to get DiCaprio in the movie. She fought for him.
Wow, What's Eating Gilbert Grape, man. This one's definitely not my favorite in the trilogy.
Yeah.
I still say probably Evil Dead 2 is, because it's a good mix of horror and comedy.
Yeah.
But part 3 has all the best lines.
Yeah. I mean, and that's probably part 3, just because that was my introduction.
Yeah.
Definitely,
But I don't hate this. I watched this one probably the least. For it is the precursor for everything to come. So yeah, next up we'll be watching Evil Dead 2 Dead by Dawn.
Dead by Dawn!
Fruit Cellar.
So thanks again, Jason, for coming on the podcast and watching this with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me back for my
The
second time.
Your second time. COVID edition.
Hopefully, one day we'll be able to actually all be in the same room. I know you guys are completely vaxxed, right?
I'm all vaxxed up now.
Yeah. I'm the asshole who isn't, so that's...
I got that Windows 95 blood.
Oh,
I got that XP, bro.
Today just became available, and of course, I can't find anywhere to get a
check. Seriously, check at 6 a.m.
Hopefully, I'll get it here pretty soon. For those of you listening, once again, if you like what it is that we do here, please remember to like, subscribe, and most importantly, share. Share by Dawn. Share by Dawn.
Shut up, Linda.